Guys, welcome to the fastest rising wrestling podcast, the Tuck Your Chin podcast. Today we got a big episode. First, I am going to bring in my co-host, my man Julian.
Of course, I'm here.
And then we got our big guest this week, my man from the Shook Crew, Bryce Donovan.
What up? I'm glad I'm a big guest. I've never been a big guest before.
Hey, we make dreams happen here on the Tuck Your Chin podcast.
He says that every time we have a guest.
Hey, they're big guests.
So I'm not really a big guest. You just said that.
A special guest.
I'm just a normal. That's not even special. It's a normal guest.
Sorry, dude.
Hey, it's all good, dude. We like to have fun here. So let's just get right into the questions. I got some questions written up for you, Bryce, if that's cool with you.
Oh, wow. I heard that you guys don't have questions. That was a big takeaway.
For who?
From other interviews.
Who said that? But I'm gonna have to call them out.
I don't want to name names.
Hey, that's all right.
But yeah,
Someone.
they told me to bring my own questions. So if you guys need questions, I also have.
Hey, man. Hey, if you want to answer and ask your own questions, man, that would be the...
Got it. Let's do it. All right. So first question. What's with the 10 hosts? That's like a lot of hosts for the podcast.
It bumped down to 8 because of last night. That I cannot mention on this podcast.
What happened last? No. What happened last night?
Bryce, we're gonna have to talk about that after this podcast. I'm being serious.
What the heck? Someone get murdered?
Okay, question 1. So when did you decide you wanted to be a wrestler?
So Vengeance, 2003, I believe. Did you ever watch it?
I'm gonna have to, Bryce. I think I'm going to. I have so much to watch over quarantine, and it's perfect.
Well, the first thing you need to watch is go to Vengeance 2003 and watch the Barroom Brawl, the APA Invitational Barroom Brawl. And that's what I watched and decided that I was going to wrestle.
Hell yeah.
It's a great match.
I heard the Barroom Brawls are like the best matches. Bobby told me.
No, it was legitimately great. It's the best. It's one of the best matches ever.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's top 5. It's in my top 3.
Okay.
Yeah. No, great match.
Yeah, definitely. Who were your favorite wrestlers growing up?
My favorite wrestlers growing up were CM Punk was my favorite.
Hell yeah.
Well, when I was a little kid, when I was a wee lad, I liked Jeff Hardy when I first started watching. Then after that, I liked Shawn Michaels when I was like a tween. And then my teenage years, my favorite was CM Punk, and so those are probably the 3.
Do you have a favorite now?
Like current wrestler?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so biased now because my friends are really good, so I would probably just pick one of them. Like, I'd probably pick like MJF or like Bronson or something.
Those are good choices, my friend.
Yeah.
Julian.
Not even your own Shook Crew members.
Oh yeah, them too. I don't want to be super biased, but yeah, no, them too. But I'm usually in their matches, so.
Hey, firsthand, best wrestlers.
Yeah. No, they're both great.
Yeah. So Julian, if you want to ask a question, go for it.
Should I ask the question?
Ask the question.
What's the question?
Well, I'm curious. Have you ever heard of the group New Legacy Inc.?
No. Is this your group?
No.
No. They're a Twitch gaming wrestling video game channel, and their host is named John Blood. Shout out to John Blood. And
one of you, John Blood?
Yeah. They have this recurring running joke. Apparently, his favorite wrestling maneuver is the overdrive.
Oh.
I'm curious, what is your opinion on the overdrive?
I've hit the overdrive in a match before.
Oh.
And it did not win the match. But I've always thought the move was funny. I always enjoyed the overdrive for all its faults.
Yeah. Hey, it's a finisher. If it gets the dub, it gets the dub. If it doesn't,
Have
it
you ever?
doesn't.
It did not get the dub. It definitely didn't get the dub for me.
You were about
Wait,
to
have
say-
you? Have you? Are you a fan of the overdrive, or do you hate the overdrive?
I don't care for it.
Why?
Ooh, we're getting Julian called out on this podcast.
Why don't you like it?
Because I don't think it's a good maneuver.
Why? Have you ever gotten hit with it? It hurts. It hurts a lot. It's one of the most painful things I've ever been hit with in my life.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't want to kick out after getting hit with the overdrive.
Oh shit.
All right. So for me personally,
So, have you ever gotten hit with the overdrive?
well, no, but
Yes or no?
uh,
So you don't know what the overdrive feels like.
It's hell. It feels like hell has hit your back. It is the most
all you're doing is falling forward, and your head is in the guy's neck.
Have
knee.
you've never gotten hit with the overdrive, though. You don't know what it feels like.
oh shit.
It hurts. Hurts a lot.
This is the first time I've ever heard someone defending the fucking overdrive.
It hurts a lot.
Let's go with the second part of that question.
If you got, especially Max Caster's overdrive. That's the one I got hit with.
The tweener drive?
No, it's just the Max Caster overdrive. It hit me, honestly, shortened my career. Legitimately.
Oh,
not
shit.
even an exaggeration. It hurt. It hurt a lot. You asked me when I decided to be a wrestler. That's when I almost decided to not be a wrestler anymore. Was after feeling the overdrive. But yes, I love it.
Mike, ask a question.
No, you gotta ask that second part of that question.
Oh, what's the second part of the question?
Yeah, you know it, Julian.
Oh shit! I forgot the. Are you familiar? You're familiar with TNA, right? Of course.
Yeah, I wrestled for TNA, bro. Come on,
Oh,
Hey,
you have wrestled for TNA.
yes, he did. I watched that.
dude.
I'm curious. Yeah. Apparently. What?
Nothing. Continue.
So anyway, there's also this recurring joke with them. Apparently, his favorite faction is the Fortune 4.
Oh, I love Fortune, bro. Desmond Wolf. Fucking yeah. It just
That was immortal.
Kazarian. No. Desmond Wolf was in Fortune, but he got kicked out.
Oh, the way I remember it, it was James Storm, Robert Roode, AJ Styles, and Frankie Kazarian. That's all I remember. I don't remember Desmond Wolf.
Desmond Wolf was in Fortune, and he got kicked out. Look it up.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, what wasn't? Yeah, Desmond Wolf was Nigel McGuinness, right?
Yeah, same guy.
All right.
At that time, he was Desmond Wolf, but he got kicked out of Fortune. He was the original member.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, great faction, dude. They had a cool logo.
Yeah,
Better than the Four Horsemen, honestly.
better than the Tuck Your Chin
Okay.
podcast as well.
Better than who?
The Tuck Your Chin podcast logo.
Oh, why? Do you guys have a bad logo?
I
saw you
mean-
got 10 hosts. That was what caught my eye first. I didn't really see your logo.
I was like,
Or 8 hosts now.
so what is it like having Pat Buck and Kurt Hawkins as your trainers?
It's the best, man. They're legitimately the best trainers you could have on the indies right now. I'm not even that's not an exaggeration. Because there's probably more there's other name kind of trainers. Holy fuck, it's got mold. Can you curse on this podcast, by the
Yes.
way? All right, I'm gonna try not
Hey,
to, but I
go
got
for it,
killed.
dude.
All right, yeah. No, they're the best. They're just Brian and Pat. Aside from their experience from years in wrestling and being in WWE and being all around the world wrestling, they both legitimately care, which is something that a lot of wrestling trainers don't actually do. They're more just they're the trainer in name, but they're not actually doing the training. Brian's always there; he's there every week. Pat's there every week. They're constantly working to get everyone opportunities. They're involved more so than the normal trainers are in wrestling, and they have connections that you just can't get. And especially now with they have connections. Obviously, even under recent circumstances, they still have connections to WWE. Even and then Max has connections to AEW. Kristen obviously has connections to AEW. And obviously all of them have connections to every indie person ever.
Yeah.
There's no like, there's no better place you can go to have those opportunities if you're going to work for it than Cap, legitimately. And they're just great. Like, their classes are just great. They're just smart people, both of them.
Yeah.
There's a reason they've been around for fucking ever, and everyone loves them. Like, I don't think anyone has said a bad thing about Brian, like, in his career.
No.
Any, like, other person he's worked with. So, yeah, they're legitimately the best. In my opinion.
Yeah. So what got you into wrestling? Was there a certain match or anything?
Barroom Brawl, bro.
My bad.
No, that didn't get me into wrestling. I watched wrestling when I was like before I could really remember. I just remember like turning it on when I was like probably like 4 or something, like something super young.
Yeah.
And then I don't even remember. I think it was like a SmackDown. I don't even remember what the match was, but it was like just two guys having a match, and it was just so good. And I just watched it like since. I'm like the earliest like people I latched onto were the Hardy Boys. That's kind of like that was like the ones when I first started watching wrestling that were like my guys.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what got me like hooked into it. But even if they weren't there, I probably would have just gravitated. There are other guys I like, and that was just such a great time for wrestling. When I first started, it's actually probably the time that people would say was not a great time because it was right after the Attitude Era, which everyone just praises. But I think it was like watching it back, especially now, like it was like the best time for wrestling.
Like Invasion era, or like after that.
Like right after that. Like Invasion was like cool as a kid. I know a lot of people like
hate it.
Hate it now.
It sucked.
But how old were you when Invasion happened?
Me?
Honestly.
Oh no, go for it, Julian.
No, you go.
I was like 0.
You were 0, and who's the one who said it sucked? How old were you?
I was like about a year old.
Yeah. So how do you say it sucked? You didn't even watch it.
I watch back wrestling matches.
Yeah, but like, what do you like? You gotta watch it like you know what happened. I don't know. Me as a kid, I was just like, because I know everyone hates it because they misused people or whatever, and like they didn't get like the big WCW guys, but like
Use NWO.
me being like 3 or like 4 or 6, I don't know how old I was. Like I didn't know who those guys were, so I just thought like these were the big WCW guys. So that part didn't affect. So that's probably why I enjoyed it more than someone who was a more knowledgeable wrestling fan at the time, or someone watching it back would have enjoyed it. Because like from my view, like I was like, oh yeah, Booker T, that is the best. That's the best WCW guy, or like Rob Van Dam is like the best other guy they could have gotten. Like, so that's probably just my perspective on it and why I valued it higher than like other people would.
You were just into it as a kid, and then like when you grow up, you're like, it's cheesy, kinda. That storyline was
because like I didn't know who like Goldberg was, or like I didn't know the NWO or anything. So I'd like the like those guys who are missing, who like you can look back and objectively say like, oh yeah, missing them was like horrible. Like how could you not have those guys? But like to me at the time, like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who they were anyway. I was just like, oh, it's just more guys. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm like defending everything that you hate.
Hey,
but...
man, it's okay to have opinions, dude. You know that. It's all good. If you like the stuff we don't like, that's fine. It's all good.
What do you like?
What do I like? All wrestling.
No, you just said you didn't like the Invasion. What do you like?
No, Julian said that. I didn't say anything about the Invasion.
What does Julian like?
Julian,
what do you like?
I like a lot of stuff. Like I
Invasion.
started getting into wrestling like right around like the time like HBK and Jericho were feuding like around 2008.
Oh yeah, dude, that was great. That's great stuff. The way he put his face through the TV one.
The TV, yes.
Yeah.
I
actually just watched that ladder match, like the culmination one, like a few days ago.
Oh,
it's still like
that was No Mercy, right?
I forget which event it was. Yeah. But it wasn't like a big 4 baby. It was like one of the smaller ones.
Oh wait, no, it was Judgment Day. It was Judgment Day. That's where it was.
That ladder match was so fun.
It was awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I've been a wrestling fan ever since.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one to start with. That's a pretty good. That was a great feud. I love that. I still remember watching it.
Yeah, go for it, dude. My bad.
No, I was saying like that was before the network, so it was harder for me to like. I couldn't like get the pay-per-views every time.
It was like $60 per pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, it was $60 or like you could watch it other ways, but it's not like not to incriminate myself or anything, but I was like, I don't know how old I was at the time. But that was great stuff.
Yeah. I first got into wrestling the night the Shield broke up. That was my first.
That's like recent.
2014, like 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, like, relative to these other things we're bringing up.
Young blood.
Yeah, my friend cried at that.
Wow.
Legitimately cried. Yeah, no, my friend's super into like emotionally invested in everything. Legit cried. He loved the Shield. Shed tears.
I just had no idea what the hell was going on. I was like, this blonde guy just, killed these two other guys, and then one guy disappeared.
Half blonde, half black.
That's also a good starting point. Yeah, there's a lot of like wrestling is like an interesting thing compared to like other binge shows. Everyone's talking about like binging shows now.
Tiger King.
Yeah, like Tiger King and all that. But like wrestling is interesting because you kind of can just jump in wherever, and like anything could be a starting point if you make it that way.
Yeah.
Like the Shield breaking up is like an ending point to like that kind of run, just because they were like they were so featured, but it's also like the starting point to like those three guys
the best
becoming
feud
like
in recent history.
Yeah, it was like, and like those three guys obviously became like the fucking guys.
Yeah.
Right now, like all of them. So yeah, that's a good place to start. Yeah.
And it was Batista leaving WWE that night too.
Dude, that was great.
Yeah, I thought he would never come back.
Best nights in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love Batista. That's part of Batista's entrance. Did you know that? Fun fact.
I knew that. I was about to ask you if you were an extra in WWE later, and I was like, this guy was in Batista's entrance.
Yeah, I was in Batista's entrance. It was a cool entrance.
I heard Bronson couldn't be used because he had long hair.
Yeah, Batista's very strict with his security force. See, and he likes everybody to be neat and tidy. And here comes Bronson with his long hair, and Batista looked at him and he said,
"Hell no!
You can't defend me with that hair. What if it gets in your eyes?" So Bronson was unfortunately not allowed to be part of it.
And then he gets cast as Santa Claus.
That was Santa Claus, dude. What?
I'm not saying that is a bad thing, no.
Wait, what? I don't...
He was a former WWE 24/7 champion.
Bronson was?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole thing. It was like R-Truth, Akira Tozawa, and Bronson, who was actually dressed up as Santa Claus, and he won the 24/7 championship by hitting Tozawa.
Oh, dude, you're talking about Santa Claus. That's not Bronson.
Yes.
That was Bronson dressed up as Santa.
No, it wasn't. That was Santa. If it was, look, I'm friends with Bronson. If it was Bronson, I would know that it was him. That was Santa Claus. That was Jolly Saint Nick.
Saint Nicholas Bronson. Yes.
No, I would. I'm friends with Bronson. I would know if he won the WWE 24/7 championship.
Maybe it was like a 1 minute reign, but like, who knows?
No, I remember the Santa Claus thing you're talking about, but that's not Bronson. That's Santa Claus.
Yes.
Yes.
Killing me here.
So if you could change anything about the wrestling industry, Bryce, what would it be?
Oh.
Bronson being Santa Claus.
Bronson's not Santa Claus. I don't know what are you talking about? Why would Bear Bronson, psychotic, like murder,
like 6'5",
like destroys people constantly, dress up as Santa Claus, and to win the WWE 24/7? Oh my god.
Oh, you answer? Sure. Go for it.
What's up?
Oh, the answer to the question, your answer.
Oh, so what I would change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely not have coronavirus. That's a big negative on the wrestling industry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would definitely change that if I could change one thing. And then the wrestling industry could exist still instead of not Well, it still exists at the highest level, but not everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my answer.
And how about the overdrive being used in matches? You'd let that happen?
MVP came back, so maybe he'll start using it again.
Yeah.
He's a big overdrive guy.
Yeah, Julian huffing and puffing back there. So what is your favorite wrestling moment of all time? You said the event you answered with Judgment Day or Vengeance, one of those.
That's my favorite. That was one of the best matches ever. Was the Barber Brawl. My favorite moment.
Yeah.
Thing. I don't know. Probably CM Punk winning the championship Money in the Bank. That was the one that was the biggest for me as a kid.
Yeah.
So probably that was the most hyped I got while watching wrestling. And that whole story, that whole build up was so good. So that was that was definitely the one I got most excited for.
Yeah, and then do you have an event you loved the most?
I'm trying to think of a full event that I love. I don't really watch full events back.
Ooh.
I'll usually watch 2 or 3 matches from an event and not go through the whole thing as if I was watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
I watched 4 matches from WrestleMania 19 the other day. That was good. So yeah, I don't know what my favorite overall event would be. I'd have to look at each one. I remember enjoy all the WrestleManias I usually enjoyed.
Yeah.
I can't remember coming away from one without anything positive from it. So it'd probably end up being one of those.
Okay. Do you have any dream matches?
The Baja Men. Sure Cruz always wanted to wrestle the Baja Men. We've called them out on Twitter for
how about the Boulevard Bullies? Those guys.
Baja Men first. Well, okay, the Boulevard Bullies. We did great with them. Honestly, they helped us out. They gave me some beer. At what was it? Outlaw.
Oh.
No, not the fun fair. At Outlaw Wrestling, we needed 2 beer bottles, and I went up to them, and they gave me 2. So I was very thankful. I don't drink, but we needed them for something else.
Yeah.
So
hey, Mike.
Yes.
I was pretty appreciative of that.
Mike, do you know who the Baja Men are?
Do I know them, Bryce? If I saw them?
Do you know who let the dogs out?
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah.
That's who made the song.
Oh. That would be great.
God, learn your music history, dude.
We tweeted at them. We called them out for a rap battle and said we want to wrestle them. They responded. They said they're down, and then they wouldn't. And then they backed out.
Hey, Baja Men, if you're listening in.
So the Baja Men are afraid of the Shook Crew. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Confirmed. And just everyone should know it. So yeah, that's definitely my dream match is the Baja Men.
Not even Bryce Donovan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Undertaker.
Well, he doesn't wrestle anymore. Stone Cold doesn't wrestle anymore, so it can't be him.
About,
and I wouldn't want to pressure an older person into coming back if they're done.
How about Bryce Donovan versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt?
I don't know. He's kind of scary. I'd be kind of scared of him.
Yeah, but you're 2 times his height, so you can put their mandible.
No, dude, he is gigantic. I don't know if you've ever seen him in person.
7'1".
Dude, no, the Fiend is gigantic. I'm not even exaggerating. This dude is huge, way bigger than I thought he would be if you see him in person.
You'll live.
I don't know if I will.
Actually, no, I don't think you will. I don't know.
He killed John Cena.
Yeah, I think John Cena is dead. I don't know. I haven't seen him since.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so
M. Night Shyamalan twist. He's dead.
Probably. So yeah, my answer would be the Baja Men. And then besides that, I'd want to wrestle probably Hawkins and Ryder.
That would be a good match. Hawkins and Riders versus the Shook Crew.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Put
That could be possible.
Bobby Jr. as your partner.
Bobby.
Yeah.
No, we've tried to team with Bobby Jr. before, and he does not do a good job when we team with him.
He doesn't like to listen, He only listens to Bobby.
He doesn't even listen to Bobby. Bobby's tried.
Yeah, he bit him in the butt.
He doesn't listen to him.
Wow.
He's a problem child, honestly. He's going through I don't want to say a rough patch, but like a phase. He's going through a phase.
Emo.
Yeah, he's a little emo. I can see Bobby Jr. being a little emo.
Bobby, poor Bobby.
Do you get anxiety in front of a crowd, like when you first started, or like still to this day?
No, never.
Never?
Honestly.
Damn.
Not like I've never been nervous for any match ever. That's not even an exaggeration.
Not even your debut?
No. And I murdered my debut. It was against the then grammar cop, and I won very quickly.
Hey, we
just had
on
him
this podcast. Last
We
week.
just had him on.
Yeah.
I love Phil Cardigan.
Oh,
Not even like 2 days ago we had Philip on, and like should we tell him, Mike, what we were doing?
Oh, Bryce, could you do your best Fred Durst impression?
Who's Fred Durst?
From Limp Bizkit.
Oh my god.
Who?
Do you know the rock band, the new metal band Limp Bizkit?
Oh, is that WWE's favorite band in the whole world?
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah, they were at WrestleMania 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them.
Could you do your best?
Limp Bizkit.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember any of their songs besides the Undertaker song.
Could you do your best?
But I barely
Fred
remember
Durst?
that. I like the other Undertaker song better.
Which one? The Phenom.
No. The other one.
Oh yeah, the country music.
You're gonna pay. That was
Yeah.
it. You're gonna pay. That one.
Yeah, the Big Evil.
Yeah, I like that one.
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, that was good.
I liked American Badass.
I never heard that one.
Yeah,
That was before.
I don't like it because it was Kid Rock.
Oh, Bob, what the
You
Bob?
hate Kid Rock?
That guy? Yeah, Kid Rock is like one special dude.
Yeah, WWE's favorite artist.
I thought that was Limp Bizkit. Oh,
Yeah, they like Limp Bizkit.
do you like Limp Bizkit, Bryce?
But Kid Rock.
I don't know any Limp Bizkit songs that haven't been on WWE television, so I can't really comment.
Yeah, well, Mike, Kid
Yes.
Rock got inducted into the Hall of Fame, so he's obviously their favorite artist.
Well deserved.
You know who needs
Well,
to go in there? Limp Bizkit needs to go in there.
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst. That's
I
right.
Get inducted by The Undertaker.
Or inducted by Philip Cardigan.
But
Oh my God.
does Phil like love Fred Durst or something?
Philip
Oh my God, he
Cardigan
does.
would pass out if he was in a room with Fred Durst and Shad Kroger from Nickelback.
Oh, he likes Nickelback too. I know Nickelback.
Yep.
You like Nickelback?
I never listened to them separately, but I know the big meme is that everyone hates Nickelback.
Well,
So I
we'll
see-
talk about this after our questions because that's another conversation we like to have with our guests
About
Like
Nickelback. You guys
music.
ask all your guests about
music,
Nickelback?
about music in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which you,
Yeah, Mike brings up Nickelback every single time, but it's cool.
So,
Yeah.
would you rather go if you had I'll just ask this right away. So, would you rather go to AEW or WWE or whatever one pays more?
Probably neither, because wrestling doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
Times
like
are
after
out.
this pandemic, after we're like
There is no after this pandemic, dude. This is it.
we're
This is
dead.
life. This is life now.
We're dead. Yeah,
Yo, can I ask you guys a question?
go for it.
What do you think happens when we die?
You want to go with that question first?
Who, me?
No. Bryce, you want to answer?
What do you think happens?
I just asked you guys.
Oh no, but you're gonna have to answer the question too.
Yeah, no, fine with answering. I'm just wondering what you guys think. Do you want me to answer first?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think nothing. I think this is it, and we're all just slowly going to the point where my friend joked, he calls it the big stop. It's when you're just, because like everything we're doing right now, like this interview, everything you're doing in your lives, even in the pandemic, it's all like happening, everyone you know, everyone you love, and then one day it's just going to stop.
Okay. I like that one. Oh,
yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and like you can't even, like, people talk about like, people talk about like, oh yeah, but it's good to be like remembered and like,
yeah.
People, yeah. But like, you don't get to see any of that because you're dead, so you don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't even get to react to that. Yeah. So, yeah, no. What do you guys think?
Go for it, Julian.
God, getting some very touchy topics here on the podcast.
Hey, this is good. We never get these questions. Well, I'll go first. I'll go first if you're still thinking.
No, I'll go.
Oh, my bad. Well, co-host.
Yeah. Remember we co-host this thing.
Oh yeah.
But for me, I guess, like I do try to with me like this is something like not a lot of people know. I was raised a Lutheran. Like I went to a Lutheran school. I did all that stuff. But I do believe in God, and like I'm proud of my faith. I'm proud of what I believe in. But like for me, it's like I'm not going to force my beliefs on anyone that doesn't believe. And I think that's what most of America needs to do, because a lot of most religion is people are pretty ignorant.
Yeah.
Like a lot. But for me, like afterlife, I personally don't know. I mean, I don't know if we go to heaven, or I don't know if there's just like that big stop, like everything stops, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Or reincarnation, like I don't know.
My answer is to be completely honest, I don't know. I hope there's something, but there's not. I'm not gonna stick to one choice. I'm just gonna live life, because if there's nothing, I wasted my life believing bullshit. But then if I believe in nothing, then there's something I also believed in bullshit. So I just don't know. That's
so it's like a security blanket. It's like insurance.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so I just don't know, dude. That's my completely honest. Whatever happens, dude. That's how I see it. So let's get back into the Tuck Your Chin podcast questions. So what was your favorite match you wrestled so far?
I don't know. I'm trying to think back on my matches I've had. I had an I Quit match at Victory Pro Wrestling that I liked. That was fun. Actually, one of the last matches I had was a handicap match against the Even Stevens. I enjoyed that one. So probably one of those two, either that, and those are both like recent.
Yeah.
So probably one of those two would be my choice. And then I'm trying to think of like a Shook Crew one. Really. At the time, me and Bobby wrestled Massage Force at CZW. That was like at the time my favorite match. So that would also be up there too.
Yeah.
So probably one of those three. I haven't watched that last one back in a while though, and it was like years ago now, so I might not like it as much watching it back.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies outside of pro wrestling? Well, you're a gamer.
Oh yeah, I just started streaming.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah, Mike Schiff was there. Were the rest of you there?
Julian, were you there?
Julian.
I was not.
That's
you
an issue.
didn't follow me on Twitch?
I didn't even know you were on
Bryce
Twitch.
D. Shook?
Do you have a Twitch?
I do not have a Twitch. I might start, maybe. I don't know.
Make one right now.
Yeah, just to follow Bryce.
Yeah, make one right live on this podcast. Make your Twitch account.
Alright.
Do it right now.
I have. Wait, no, I do have a Twitch account. Shit.
He has a Twitch account. All right. So you don't even need to make one. You can just go.
What's your Twitch name?
It's Bryce, Bryce, Bryce D. Shook.
Bryce D. Shook. Found it.
Hit that
You
follow.
found it.
Followed.
Look at
Nice.
that.
What's your Twitch name?
My Twitch name is Baby Metal Fan 2010.
Yo, Baby Metal Fan 2010. Thanks for the follow, bro. I'm legally required to say that every time someone follows me. I'm told those are the rules.
By Twitch.
Yeah.
Like in the
All right,
middle of the
Cool.
night.
What about host number 3?
Oh, he's not in the building. Or 4 or 5 or 6. Well, guests.
What happened-
We're
happened to host number-
we're the main hosts. The guests.
Wait, what happened to host number 3?
Host number 3 is not in the building right now.
So you're telling me you guys had 10 hosts on your podcast, and as soon as I came on, 8 of the hosts went, nah, I don't want to be on this one.
Hey, I mean, I offered.
They were like, this kid's gonna ask about existentialism and death. I don't want to go on this
Hey, dude, you know, it's good to talk about that stuff. At least I think.
one. Well, clearly your 7 other hosts don't think so.
I mean, 6 other.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the 2. Forgot about the 2 other hosts, but we don't talk about that on air.
No.
No, we don't. But there's a. Do you guys release a statement about it? If you want to hear about it, go read the statement.
At
The
Tuck
old
Your Chin
statement.
podcast, my man
Yeah.
Julian dropped something.
You can see what happens to these
Assholes.
now-
Piece of shit.
He's now untalked about other hosts. How did you guys end up with 10 hosts on a podcast? I feel like it's a lot.
Oh, no, it's not
Like
really
just-
hosts. There's only, really 3 hosts, and the other 7 are guests. But they're on,
Oh,
yeah.
so you have them on when you don't have a guest?
Yeah, basically. We
Alright,
do,
that's cool.
we just do, weekly. We just run through Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah, it is, dude. Do you have any other hobbies besides gaming?
Other
Sports?
hobbies. Yeah, I play stuff, but not as consistently anymore since wrestling. I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
But I did once. I played basketball. I did MMA for my whole childhood. But now it's mostly just wrestling, and then I don't know. I kind of just chill, watch stuff, watch wrestling, play
Yeah.
video games.
Okay.
Nothing super. I do art. I guess I
Yeah.
draw. That's a hobby.
You're really good at drawing, dude. I saw that.
Oh, thanks.
No problem, dude.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do that sometimes, but I don't know. It takes mad time to make one thing, so it's not consistent.
You gotta do you gotta draw people. You know, the Shook crew.
Oh yeah, no, we get people we've had a lot of people draw us, which is cool. I posted on Instagram a bunch of people made fan art of us, so I always appreciate that because I like art and I like obviously ourselves, the Shook crew. So it's cool seeing those put together. I'm actually looking at one right now. Yeah, no, these are cool.
They made one of your shirts too, the one with the king on it, and
Oh yeah, that was actually Chris Statlander's sister drew that. Her sister makes art.
I have that shirt still, and I had the blue one too.
Wow, good.
Hey, I'm a
Does he-
supporter of the Shook crew. You know that.
Does Julian have a shirt?
He's not from NY.
Oh, where's he from?
St. Louis.
Missouri?
Yes.
How'd you guys become friends?
Well,
You tell the story, Mike.
Oh, so me and him are avid metalheads. You know, Slipknot, all that stuff.
What's metal?
Have you-
Like the music?
Yes, the
No.
music.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've heard of it.
Yeah, we and then I forgot who followed who, but we just
You followed me.
oh yeah, I
I
followed
remember
you.
you followed me, and then around February or something
Yeah.
like that. I remember I was on a live stream of yours, and all of a sudden I just brought up hey, yeah, I'm a wrestling fan as well, and you're like, really?
Damn, you guys bond. You were like, yo, I hate the overdrive. And he was like, yo, I fucking hate the overdrive too.
That's pretty much. And then about a month ago, he asked me hey, you want to be featured on the
Tuck Your Chin.
metal podcast? And
Oh
I
wait,
was like,
I thought it was Tuck
sure,
Your
why
Chin
not?
first.
No, it was the Moshcast first because I remember meeting Craig first. Yeah, you met Gregory first. I met Gregory first.
You have a friend named Craig?
Yes.
Sick. Craig's a dope name.
He is a very dope dude. He's kind of like a documentary if you want to put him into a personality. He's a documentary. He has his moments. Overall laid back.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I...
But, yeah. And then, like, after that, like Mike told me about the Tuck Your Chin podcast. I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then we did... The first podcast I ever did with the wrestling was the WrestleMania predictions stream where I met all the guys, Joey, everyone.
Did you get your predictions right?
No.
Most of them.
I didn't. Julian, predicted Charlotte winning. We all thought Rhea was going to win that. Who else did we get wrong?
Becky. I predicted Becky.
We all picked Shayna.
Y'all picked Shayna.
Go to Julian for predictions. He knows where it's at.
I didn't make any predictions, so I can't say that I did a great job on predictions.
Yeah. Money in the Bank. You got to start there.
Oh yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Hey, we're doing a Zoom call. Yeah. Actually, wait, should we announce that?
Oh, fuck yeah, do it.
So, for anyone that's a fan of the Tuck Your Chin podcast or has viewed the Tuck Your Chin podcast before, we don't really do video podcasts that much, video chats and all that stuff. Well, starting with the Money in the Bank predictions, all of us are going to be doing a Zoom Money in the Bank prediction podcast, and you're going to see our faces.
Yes.
You're going to see our stupid faces.
Are you guys going to call it a face reveal?
I mean...
Pretty much.
Yeah. Sure. Why not? We'll call it a face reveal for all of us. I start to look.
I mean, they know what I look like because they did the video.
Yeah, and I think you're the only one they know, and they know me too. Yeah,
I mean, our faces are on the logo, so they should have an idea of what we look like.
Yeah. Oh, so let's go back to the question. So, what was Creative Pro the first place you trained at? The first school?
Yeah, that was the first one I walked into.
Okay.
Walked in, first day, I paid for a year, and that was it, yeah.
And you just kept going back?
Yeah, no, I just immediately, once, because I was in college, and so my plan was always to just do it after college, as, to have, the fallback or whatever. And
yeah,
then,
that's my plan, too.
I was doing, really well in college, I wasn't, I had, no problems with any of the work, and I was just, getting, super high grades or whatever, so I was I'm just gonna start now. So I just started doing it.
Yeah. So this is the next one, so you can be, completely honest with this one. If you want to shoot on this one, go for it.
Oh, fuck, what is this question gonna be?
How did you come up with the name Bryce Donovan?
Well, I didn't come up with it, my dad did. When I was born, he looked at me. My dad, you guys know Sean Donovan?
Oh, that's your brother.
No, he's my dad.
Oh
yeah. So when I was born, Sean Donovan wanted to name me Sean Donovan Jr. And then they wouldn't. I don't know what happened between that point and the other. So something happened where he was not named Sean Donovan Jr. I don't know. It was Bryce Donovan, but with an A. And then I legally changed it because I hate him. And then
wow.
Now it's Donovan with an O, as because I don't like him and I don't view him as my father.
Oh well, that's a deep story and
touching story.
Now, do you actually want to tell us how you came up with Bryce Donovan? Did Kurt or Pat come up with it, or
I just told you. I don't understand. Did you not listen to my story?
I mean,
listen to him, dude.
I mean, okay, Sean Donovan is your father.
Yes.
Mean person.
What did you not hear?
Goes out one, comes out the other. That's what happened.
Yeah, no.
That's
Sean
what
Donovan. He wanted to name me Sean Donovan Jr.
Maybe
I don't know.
Bryce?
I don't know who came up with Bryce, but either way, I would have legally changed it, like I just did for my last name.
Yeah.
So then I legally changed it to Donovan with an O.
Hey, I think that's more.
It would have been
been
it would have been too confusing to do a different name.
Yeah. So what promotions do you want to wrestle at that you haven't already?
I don't know. We've been lucky to like wrestle for a lot of the big, like indie promotions. Like we wrestled for Beyond us.
PWG?
So like,
or no, not
PWG. PWG would be cool.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I don't know when. Like it's so hard to think about now because of how shut down indie wrestling is on when these opportunities would come again. But PWG would definitely be like a big one. Pretty much anywhere. Like I think more of like countries than like specific promotions. So like I'd love to wrestle in like some different countries. That'd be cool.
Ireland.
Ireland would be cool. I would like to wrestle in Ireland, UK,
Japan.
and yeah, Japan obviously would be one.
China.
Australia would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what promotion. I don't know a lot about Chinese wrestling. I know WWE signed like some Chinese people
Yeah.
a while ago, but I haven't like heard. I don't know. Like I wouldn't know like promotions that are there. But yeah, I mean, pretty much anywhere. But yeah, no, that's like there's so many big indie promotions that we haven't wrestled for yet. Like AIW is a big one. C4 in Canada is one. So just like all these places I'd love to be, but like it's hard to think about right now when we don't know like what post coronavirus wrestling will look like.
Yeah. Definitely. You may have to air fight, 6 feet. Who knows?
I think Joey and who'd he do it with? Joey Janela and
Nasty Leroy?
No, he wrestled. He did like a social distancing match with someone. I'm forgetting who it is now.
The Invisible
Jimmy
Man?
Lloyd. It was Jimmy Lloyd.
Oh, no.
Joey Janela and Jimmy Lloyd had a social distancing match for GCW.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Maybe they can run that back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have a plan B when you first started training at Creative Pro? Or did you just go in there with the mindset of I'm going to be the next big thing?
Plan B for wrestling or for life?
Training. Well, if you went in and you were like, this is too much. I can't do this.
Oh, so if not like
plan.
if Creative Pro kicked me out, but like if I didn't want to wrestle?
Yeah, if you went in, took your first bump and be like, yeah, I can't do this. Like something like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I probably would have just drove off a cliff or some shit.
Damn, dude.
I don't know. That was literally the only thing I definitely wanted to do.
You wouldn't have enjoyed a 9-to-5 office job 7 days a week.
I teach, which I also enjoy.
You teach? You're a teacher?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a secret. But yes.
What do you teach, my man?
I teach special needs grade school kids.
Good for you, dude. Good for you.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Hey, dude, it's a teacher is a good job, dude. Definitely. Well, part time you do, right? I guess.
Yeah. So I do. So it's actually perfect part time with wrestling because I do it on the weekdays and then on weekends I have shows.
So you do online school with them now, or? Right
now, yeah, we're doing you do Zoom meetings and on Google Classroom and stuff. I actually just made a video yesterday, of you read stuff and go through a whole lesson on video. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's a surprise. Yeah, we just learned that here at the Tuck Your Chin podcast.
The inside scoops in the Tuck Your Chin podcast.
Yeah, but dude, that to be honest, that's good, dude. You're teaching, man. I don't think I'd have patience in general for teaching with kids, but
yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
I don't have patience for
12th graders.
There's worse people you could be with than kids.
Yeah,
at least kids are honest with you.
Yeah, I think that like our generation is the worst generation to teach
Why?
because just no one gives a shit.
I don't know.
Like people just complain about online school now, and they like rather be at school, but then they'll say, "Oh, I want to go back to online school." Like choose your fucking mind. Come on.
I don't know.
Kids today complain all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I don't know. I think like online school for like high schools and colleges is kind of like situational based, especially with how like potentially like anxiety filled the world is right now.
Yeah.
Where there's other things that you'd have your focus on rather than like your schoolwork. Like especially when this first started and it was like you had no idea. Like well, when it first started, people didn't take it seriously, but then like when it got into it and you had no idea what life was like now, or like people could have also had like, especially in New York, like family members affected or like themselves affected, like stuff like that. I feel like it's hard to focus on things like schoolwork and stuff like that when like all of this is going on, and to perform at your best, what like you're academically capable of, under normal circumstances. So I understand when people are like feel stressed about how online classes are being handled. But it's just a bad situation, which no real great solution as of right now.
I really hope, dude, I get to go to college in the fall, dude. I don't want to do my first semester.
Oh, were you going to college?
Yeah, I'm going to Farmingdale.
This is going to be your first year?
Yeah, I'm still in high school. I'm supposed to graduate in June, but I don't see that happening.
Dude, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when schools are coming back. Definitely not this school year. They're shut down completely.
Yeah. Well, my school district still like May 15th was supposed to go back, but I'm like,
you're not going back.
No. I know. Thank you, but like I hope that we at least get a graduation, dude. Like at least somehow.
It might be tough. I don't know. I have no idea because there's so much up in the air with everything. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So
we can only guess.
I wish I could give you validation that you're going to get a graduation, but who knows? Maybe a small venue.
Like I hope you graduate. Something like that.
Well, either way, you're graduated.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of ceremony,
probably
who knows? Not. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it. It's,
I don't know.
If
it makes you feel any better, I didn't enjoy my high school graduation. I almost didn't go. So.
Damn. Like, were you not a fan of the people in your like grade?
No, I just think, like, no offense to you wanting a graduation, but I think graduations are, like, kind of lame event. Yeah. It just takes, like, really, like, I get the idea of it. I get why people like it.
Yeah.
But, like, to me personally, it's always been, like, whatever, like.
I graduate, something like that.
I don't feel like, dude, we had, like, a mad intense one. We had, like, we're on stage for, like, hours. And,
shit. No, I think for us, like, we're, like, sitting and then just go across the stage to get the diploma and then go back to our seats. We were on college graduation or like?
No, my high school graduation.
What the fuck kind of high school?
I went to Chaminade.
Oh.
Which is like you know Chaminade?
I heard of it. Is it a Catholic high school?
Yeah. It's like super like it's all boys Catholic high school. So I went there. Their graduation was like super intense. They had it's like you're supposed to go like morning of. It's a
9:30 or something.
You like rent a tuxedo. You rent a tuxedo, and then like they have a specific one that you have to get, and then you're supposed to show up at like 8 a.m. and this place is like an hour and a half away from where I live. And you're supposed to go at like 8 a.m. do the graduation, then you like wait there for like 6 hours for the next. So I just didn't go to the dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
And even skipping that, I think I was like the only like one of like 8 kids to not go to the dress rehearsal. But even with skipping that, it was still like the longest day. Like it took so long. I just remember not enjoying it. Yeah. So if that gives you any solace to you potentially not having a large graduation.
Dude, I think that if they're gonna do this, they're not gonna allow parents in, just students. And like, because I think. I mean, and then make us wear masks or something like that.
They might do like separately. Like maybe they'll do like one at a time or like small groups. Like you and like 10 other kids together. I don't know.
That'd be wild, dude. That's what happens in a pandemic.
Yeah, I've never been in one before, so this is it's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, hope it works out, man.
Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate you, dude.
Julian, are you also in high school?
He graduated last year. Lucky.
All right, so you're in college. All right, so you got a little bit of the college life before the world shut down. That's fun.
I am not in college, actually.
Ooh, never mind. You got none of the college taste before the world shut down.
Yeah, I had a job, but that's not going to happen anymore.
Ooh, rip.
Yeah. Because me and my job was already closing down in May, but now with the pandemic, it's probably never going to happen. I'm not going back anytime soon.
Yo, what like fucking celestial being did you piss off? What the fuck? That is brutal. Fuck.
I don't know. It sucks ass.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was hoping I'd come up with something in those last few seconds. I came up with nothing.
Gee, thanks.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm out of work too.
Yeah, everyone's out of work, so yeah,
you're not alone in this fight.
Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die with everybody else, bro.
Thanks for the remote of confidence, buddy. I appreciate it.
We're all gonna be in mass graves together.
Hey, we'll be shook.
Yes, we'll be shook.
Oh, fuck you. That was a terrible pun.
Hey. Okay, back to the questions. I like how we're just talking too. So what was the best advice someone gave you, Bryce?
Brian Myers.
Yeah, wrestling.
I don't know. I can't think of one specific piece of advice.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of good advice, but I just more think of it who has given me good advice, which obviously my trainers have given me great advice. MJF, obviously, he's given me Max, even Bobby, Smart Mark has taught me a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to think of a specific thing that someone said to me that really resonated, but I don't know.
Yeah, all of those people you just listed are talented, dude. All of them.
Yeah. No, yeah. There's been a lot of helpful people. If nothing else, wrestling has changed to the point where, at least mostly in my opinion, where people aren't just trying to fuck you over, and people actually do want to help you.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was always like that. So I'm happy that I live in a time where these people actively do want to help me instead of being worried about me getting good or something.
Yeah. This is another one I may need to elaborate for. So, do you prefer working as a heel or a baby face? Love babies.
I'm just me, man. Wherever I am, I'm just whether people there like me or not. I just act myself. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just myself, man.
Yeah. So you just go in there as Bryce Donovan and walk out of there as Bryce Donovan. They
Pretty much.
You, they cheer you, whatever.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I'll just jump in the crowd and
crowd surf.
Or I was gonna say murder them, but yeah, I guess crowd.
Yeah. I mean,
that's better.
You could murder them while you crowd surf. You can fall on them.
Yeah, how a pocket knife, it's just stab, 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 stab.
That's a little graphic, but I guess it would work.
Yeah, dude, there's no crowds anyway, so it's not even possible to do this.
Just stabbing a bunch of chairs.
Yeah.
Empty. Just jumping in at a big thing of empty chairs. That'd be painful.
That'd
yeah.
Everybody be why did he jump into that big pile of chairs?
Yeah.
So I guess So what's your favorite wrestling promotion? I probably have the answer, and I'm gonna say it.
Cap.
It is.
It's Cap.
Yeah.
It's Cap. Nowhere else is even close. Cap's my favorite.
Yeah. Well, just the people, the fans are all great.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm obviously super biased, but I legitimately do think, Cap puts on like some of the best indie shows
Oh yeah.
in the world and like live events.
Oh yeah.
Like just
First hand. I agree.
yeah, I don't know. You just like every time, even like with a lot of like the homegrown people, like obviously like MJF and Kristen got signed, they're not on shows anymore. But like even like when they leave, like new people come in. Like Aaron Rourke is like sick now. Phil Cardigan out of nowhere became like this beloved person that everyone's enjoying. Like, yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. And obviously, every show you get like a VSK match that's absurd.
Yeah.
You get like a Max Caster match that's amazing. Like if Silver and Alex are on the show, like you get that. Like, and there's like, it's just a good environment.
Oh yeah, dude.
So yeah, so that's definitely my favorite. And the new people is always like, the new people coming into Cap are always like great. Like even Stevens,
Finn,
tag team.
Justin Finn's pretty cool too. The deathmatch.
Justin Finn.
Yeah, I know Justin Finn.
The GCW kid.
Yeah.
Yo, he quit, didn't he? Is he still wrestling?
He said he's taking a break.
Yeah, he quit. I thought he quit Cap. I don't know. I like Justin.
Justin's one of my good friends. Man, hey, should I shoot him a text right now?
Yeah, you can text him. He never got to. He left before he got to have a match, but he was also super young, so I think it's honestly a good move for him to not train so young.
Wait, he was like 16 when he almost had his first match, right?
Yeah, I think that's too young. You know Jack Tomlinson?
Yeah, he was 17, I think.
Yeah, Jack started when he was super young. I think he was 16 actually when he first started, but he didn't get to get on a show until he was 18 because of the New York State Athletic Commission. He had like outside matches before then, but his first like career pro match was 18. I just feel like when you're in high school,
yeah,
and people like plenty of people disagree with me, especially like overseas. Like I know like England starts super young and everything. I just feel like you should just enjoy.
Oh yeah,
being like a kid and being a fan of wrestling, and then when you get old enough, you can do it. Because and a lot of people do start young and end up very successful. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, and everyone can do what they want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think you should just enjoy being a kid. But maybe I don't know. Maybe traveling is what you enjoy. I know what's it called, Casey and Jordan Oliver. They both started when they were super young, and they're doing great right now. So yeah, I don't know. It's different for different people.
Yeah, I texted Finn. Like, my bad. Go for it.
Yeah, but for Justin, I just think like, yeah, just enjoy like going to GCW shows and having fun, and then worry about like making it your life when you're older. Yeah,
like if you get it right away at 16, you have to wait another 2 years until a match, dude. And if you get it right away,
in New York at least, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could go to Jersey, though, and then, like, you could probably, like, have that match. Or Philly.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Jordan and KC, I know both of them, like, wrestled when they were, like, 16 or maybe even younger. I don't know.
With Grimm, right?
Yeah, well, before Grimm, but yes, they were on Grimm.
Hey, that's a good question. How is that Grimm feud? Still going on?
I haven't talked to him in forever, dude. I don't know what he's been doing.
You gotta make a return to GTS, dude.
Is that show still running? Like, do they still have like YouTube shows every week?
Julian?
Yeah. Well, not as much now because because of the pandemic. Apparently, they got shut down.
Oh yeah. Wait, were you two Grimm kids?
I wasn't like I didn't have the DX shirts.
Julian was a big Grimm kid.
I was a little Grimmy.
Wow. Bobby Orlando was a big Grimm kid. Did you ask him about this?
Oh, he was a Grimm kid? We asked him about Grimm.
The biggest of Grimm kids, bro. The biggest. When we wrestled Grimm the first time, he cried. I'm not even kidding. He came to the back. He was like, dude, this is all I've wanted to do in my life was wrestle Grimm from Grimm's toy show. He finally got to do it. He was so proud.
Good for you.
That's awesome, man.
Good job, Bobby, dude.
Yeah, we're all proud of Bobby.
Mr. Robert Orlando.
Yeah, no, Robert Orlando's his dad.
Yeah, not a good person.
He's the athletic commissioner that's stopping everyone from wrestling.
Did you have a favorite wrestling event you attended as a fan, either growing up or Mania 35?
Wait, what was the Mania? 29 was the first WrestleMania I went to. The one at MetLife, the first one at MetLife.
Yeah.
That was Rock and Cena number 2.
Yeah, that was Rock, Cena, and Undertaker. CM Punk was also on that, and so that was like cool just because it was the first WrestleMania I ever went to.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm trying to think of like other like events I went to when I was like really young. I went to like SmackDowns and Raw. I went to like a SmackDown where Cena did like a gauntlet or something. It was like U.S. title like before he was like WWE champion Cena. And I think he did like a gauntlet versus like RVD, Rene Dupree, and Kenzo Suzuki. And that was like, I think that was the first show I went to.
Was that the Coliseum?
Yeah, it was that happened. Eddie Guerrero was on the show. Oh no, Eddie Guerrero like stole. JBL was trying to run away, and Eddie Guerrero like went to his limo and like controlled the limo and like drove away. I remember that. And then Paul Heyman got control of the Undertaker or something. Those are the 3 things I remember. So probably that show. Because I still like years later remember like these 3 things that happened on the show that were like
that's pretty solid. That's a solid show. Did you
go to it was cool.
Did you go to July? Oh, my bad. No. I
was just saying it was also like the first thing I went to. So
yeah. Did you go to the July? No, you were at the Raw in July at the Coliseum. Not the November one, the July. You were on the No Way Jose conga line.
I was, yes. Me and my good friend No Way Jose.
Hey,
conga line. He's a cool dude. He brings a lot of people on his conga line. It's always fun.
Jose. Wait.
We all love No Way Jose, dude. He's a great guy.
Now, you didn't even get like nervous at going in front of like a whole arena this time?
In a conga line? No.
Why? Oh, because you're like partying the whole time. So like,
yeah, I don't know. It was fun. It wasn't like scary.
Were you out for the whole match? I forgot. I was there.
Yeah. We watched him versus Mike Bennett.
Yep. That was the one.
It was him versus Mike Bennett, and we watched the whole thing.
Did you go to the November one as well? Like a few months after?
Yes. I think I was also doing stuff for that. Was that the one where Jack and Vinny wrestled the Vikings?
No, that was May. That was July. July.
That was July. Okay, yeah. So I was on. So yeah, no. Then that was the last one I was on. Was the Vinny and Jack one?
Yeah, there was a November one where it had Fiend Rollins cage match, dark match.
Oh yeah, no. I think some people I know were there, but I didn't actually go to that one.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite finisher? Say it to piss off Julian.
Probably the Bitchmaker.
I don't know what that move is, so you want to fill me in on that?
Type in Shibata Bitchmaker on YouTube.
Shibata?
Oh, Shibata. I know that move, yeah.
You want to explain that to me, Julian? What the move is?
No, I want you to look it up for yourself. I'm not.
Go on YouTube right now. Type in Shibata Bitchmaker and watch the video.
Shibata's awesome.
I will right now. I'll just look at the move. Shibata Bitchmaker. Bitchmaker. Shibata. Shibada.
TA. You know
Shibata.
Oh, Shibata's Bitchmaker.
Yeah.
Saying the word bitch a lot.
Fuck. Oh shit! I just watched that. That
yeah.
Just boom.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Do you have a you already asked the favorite wrestler already, so we'll move on from that. Who do you enjoy working with the most in the ring? Either as opponent,
Bobby and Max.
Opponents.
Bobby and Max again. That's my answer for both.
So you'd face them and team with them.
Yes, me and Max, and me and Bobby each had a singles match last year, and they were both great. One was part of the TV title tournament, and the other one was for the Blitzkrieg Bedlam Championship. And I enjoyed both of them. So they're my answer for teaming with, and they're my answer for opponent.
Now, how about you and Max versus Bobby and Bobby Jr.?
I told you, Bobby Jr. is
Fatal
Problem
four-way.
child.
Fatal four-way.
Oh, Bobby Jr. is a problem child, so we all team on Bobby Jr. first and just not beat him up, but get him out.
Yeah,
Keep him
elimination.
safe. And then I would hope that either Max or Bobby won. I wouldn't know how to choose which one I'd want to win.
You wouldn't want to win?
No, I want Max or Bobby to win.
So
They're my
you
friends.
just lay down for them?
That's what I tried to do against Max in the TV Title tournament, and then he laid down. He wanted me to win, so we didn't know who could win.
It was like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, hey, just keep laying down.
Yeah, no, that's what I tried. So that's what I would do. I would try to get one of them to win.
Yeah. How do you keep yourself occupied during quarantine?
I don't let the existential dread set in.
Okay.
Yeah. I just do many small tasks to avoid thinking about the horrific hellscape that we live in.
Hey, I respect that one. I respect that. I respect all your answers and questions.
And also I started streaming. Which
Oh,
Julian followed me.
Tuck your chin. And Bryce D and the Twitch collaboration. What's up, peeps? Follow us.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitch and subscribe if you want to. I know subscribing costs money, so I feel weird saying to people, subscribe. But if you do subscribe, I think you get like an emote that's like a logo, and you get like the Shook Crew logo next to your name. So if you want those two things, feel free to subscribe. If you don't, then just follow me and watch me play whatever I'm feeling like that day.
Fortnite.
Dude, I got sucked in. I never played Fortnite before like this. And I got sucked into it by my friend. They're both super into Fortnite, and they wanted to play, and I was streaming. But it worked out because it got me followers because everyone loves Fortnite. But I'm so bad at the game.
Hey, dude, we gotta run up a squad when you need a spot, dude. I got you.
Yeah, I'm on Fortnite.
I have three people, so we only have room for one usually. So you'd have to choose.
Hey, I'd have to just be in there at the right time.
It's me, my friend Oscar, and my friend Andrew Judge at Andrew Judge TV.
Get me on.
Julian, you do not play Fortnite.
Yes, yes, I do actually.
There's no way. What console are you, Bryce?
I play on PS4.
We're gonna have to talk about that after this. We're gonna. I'll add you.
I got a PC. I got a gaming laptop, but I haven't downloaded Fortnite on it yet.
So let's get into music. So Bryce, hit us with some music you listen to. Some bands, some artists.
Shook Crew.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Shook Crew. Max Caster. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a really good rapper.
Hey, I like Max Caster.
Bobby Orlando.
Diane Bobby.
He's a really good rapper too.
How about Eric
He's a really
James?
good hype man. Oh, Eric James is great. You ever hear the Eric James album?
The I Want It That Way?
No, he's gonna release a full album. He released a full album, but he doesn't want people to know about it, so he's gonna release another album.
So our friend, Mr. Bronson, told us you were very close with a popular artist that we all know and respect.
Is he talking about Lil Wayne?
A little, but not Lil Wayne.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Me and Weezy are boys.
Little Peep.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, him too.
Hey, I respect Little. I love Little Peep. Little Peep's just different, dude. I don't like.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, he made really good music.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Do you like any like rock bands or heavy metal music?
No.
Like old ones. I don't know. When I was a kid, I was really into Iron Maiden.
Okay.
I was like, I really like Iron Maiden. And then like, I don't know, some like punk music. I don't know, not like a lot. I listen to like NoFX and like Bad Religion, Rage Against. I don't know. I don't listen to like super like
old punk.
I've listened to it, but like I don't know. It's not something I like now like consistently listen to.
Yeah,
like,
I always
now.
meant to get into Bad Religion, but I just don't think I'm a fan of them.
I don't know. I saw them live with Rise Against, and that was a really good
Fuck
concert I
yeah.
went to.
Rise Against, I fuck with them so much.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Where you see them?
So, yeah,
At the beach?
Terminal 5, I think it's called.
Brooklyn?
City?
Something
It's
like
in the
that.
city.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in Brooklyn or Manhattan, but yeah, I saw them there when I was in high school.
Hey, I fuck with that, dude. I fuck with Rise Against. I know like 2 songs, maybe 3. House,
No, that's enough.
House of Fire, Savior. Shit. There's another one that I'm missing. I think that whole album that Savior's on, I know. That do you like Knocked Loose or the Misfits?
I listen to Misfits a little bit, but not a lot. I don't know who Knocked Loose is.
They're like hardcore punk. Yeah. Yeah, fucking insane shit, dude. So Bryce, I'm pretty sure you have a few questions for us. So fire them away if you do.
Yeah. Question number 1. Who do you think you are?
Who do I think I am? I am Mike Schiff. I think.
Okay. Question number 2. What gives you the right?
Nothing.
All right, cool. Question number 3. Kill, marry, fuck the members of Shook Crew. Go.
Oh my god.
Julian has to answer this too.
I can't do this, Bryce.
Shit.
No, answer it.
I can't do
You
that,
can't
Bryce.
ask me if I have questions and not answer my questions. Let's hear your answer.
I'd kill myself.
Nope. No.
I don't know. But you guys are my favorite wrestling group. I'll put it out there. Entertainment.
What is it? It's Kiss. Who is it?
Kiss.
Kill, marry, fuck?
Yeah. You can just answer kill if you want.
I don't want to kill you guys.
Well, you have to pick one. One of us can die.
One of them has to die, Mike.
Kill Bobby Jr.
Nope. He doesn't count. He's a
stuffed
immortal
animal.
Being. He's an immortal being. He doesn't count. You have to kill either me, Max, or Bobby. Pick one.
I can't do this. It's so difficult.
The show is over unless you kill a member of Shook Crew.
I hate to say this, but
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm sorry, Bobby.
No.
You're gonna kill Bobby?
We had Bobby on the podcast. Why
You
would
just
you
had him on your show and you're gonna murder him?
God, you guys, Bobby's gonna kick my ass.
I can't kill
He
anyone.
agreed-
I'm not
He
a
agreed to do your
violent-
show and you're gonna murder him?
Do you got any other questions for us?
Here's my question. Why are you gonna kill Bobby?
Julian?
Oh, shit.
Because you gave him
I
a
don't want to
choice.
kill any of you. That's the thing.
You
It's just hard.
just said you would kill Bobby. Now we want to know why. Why would you kill Bobby Orlando?
Because of the fucking goat.
You hate goats?
He always gives around that goat and it pisses me off.
So you would murder a man for carrying around a goat?
Carry a goat against its will.
So you're a goat activist. You're like Carol Baskins of goats.
Oh my.
Instead of
Don't dare.
killing his husband, he will kill Bobby.
So
Don't dare
Julian's
compare me to that
goat Carol
devilish
Baskins.
woman.
No. Julian is goat Carol Baskins. We're all in agreement.
Shit.
Damn.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I changed my mind. I'm killing your ass.
Oh!
No, it's too late. You already killed Bobby. He's dead.
Bobby's somewhere, but nowhere at the same time.
He's nowhere. Nothing happens when you die.
You know what? Forget the Twitch stream. I'm not following anymore.
What?
You just lost your follow, my friend.
You're the one that murdered Bobby, bro.
Shit.
So first you're gonna murder Bobby Orlando for carrying around a goat. Then you're gonna unfollow me on Twitch for asking why you're gonna murder my friend.
Bro, come on. Don't be like Carol Baskin.
You invite me on your show.
Julian, I invited and I answered.
Thank you for watching the Tucker Show
Hey,
podcast.
hey, no.
Thank you for having me,
We will
Bryce.
do the outros.
Mike, thanks for having me. Go follow Tuck Your Chin. Go follow Mike. I'm starting to do stuff on IGTV. Yeah, thank you.
Murdering your husband ass. Carol Baskins looking. Look at you feeding your husband to some fucking tigers. I know you, Julian.
Under the septic tank.
Putting some oil. What was it? Sardine oil?
Sardine oil to feed the tigers.
Sardine oil on Bobby Orlando so he gets eaten by tigers. We see you, Julian. You know what? Julian just ended the podcast. The podcast's over.
Hey, Bryce, if you want to end it, bro, you can do your outro, dude. But,
go follow Mike Shift's band.
Alright, my
Love y'all, bye.
Julian's a Carol Baskins ass motherfucker who killed his husband and wants to kill my good friend Bobby Orlando.
No violence.
So everyone should know that about Julian. 2, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's at Bryce D Shook on both.
And Twitch.
And Twitch, you can follow me on Bryce D Shook. Also, you can go to Pro Wrestling Tees and buy Shook Crew shirts.
Do it.
There are 3. They're all great. You should love all of them. There's actually 4 technically because one of them has 2 different colors. So buy that. And more importantly, someone reopened the investigation into Julian Baskins over here trying to murder my friend Bobby Orlando because you can't get away with things like this. Also, someone check if he has sardine oil at his house because he will likely smother that on Bobby to try and feed him tigers. Do not let him. And
no.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, well, thank you guys for watching this badass episode of the podcast. Thank you, Bryce, again, dude. I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
No problem, dude. You know, I wanted to have the Shook Crew actually on this podcast when I started it.
Max wants to be on.
I asked Max, and he said no, thank you.
Oh, he's just playing hard to get. Ask him again. I'm telling you, he's playing hard to get because we're all talking about the podcast. And he was all mad because me and Bobby got asked, and he was all mad that he didn't get asked first. So he's like being all, I don't know what the word is,
like My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, he's being all bitter about it. So you gotta just come say, hey, I didn't mean to not ask you first. Like, it's all good. He's playing hard to get. Trust me. He wants to be on really badly.
Hey, I'll try, dude. Well, thank you again for watching. Follow all the members on Instagram in the bio. Follow Bryce on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I'll put his stuff in the bio too. And don't forget to tuck your chin or you break your fucking neck or something like that. Or I don't know what happens. Bad things happen.
Did Julian leave the call?
Yeah.
Good. He went to go murder Bobby.
Yeah, probably.
He went to go. He's going to cover up the evidence. That's where he's going.
He's going to get the van. He's putting it in an airport.
St. Louis, Missouri ass. Mark McGuire looking ass.
Hey, I mean, look, Long Island Crew's still here and strong.
We know Julian. All right, it's been fun, guys. Thank you for having me on. I enjoy this. I very much look forward to listening.
Yeah, keep tucking your chin, guys.